Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Scrap Game News. I am your host, the infamous Erodimus Knuckle the Lowlife, aka Smokey the Bear, aka none other than the great motherfucking Ike Turner. You dig? Okay, man, let's talk combat sports, man. First, let's go with boxing. Over the weekend, we had a big match between Mikey Garcia and Adrian the Problem Bronor. 140 pounds. They met. Mikey was technically too good for Adrian Bronor. Adrian Bronor did a lot of posing, posing and rolling of the shoulders, but it really wasn't no fight. Mikey was hitting with the most basic shit. Double left jab, right hand. Kept it real basic. Okay. Let's go to MMA, where you had Jimmy Manawa. He's an up and coming 205 pounder that's been making noise, knockout artist. I can't remember the guy's. Well, I know his name, but I just can't pronounce it. It's like Oldenmere or something like that. Well, anyway, Jimmy Manawa got knocked the fuck out. You dig? Sleep. Got knocked out. Went straight to sleep, man. You know what I'm saying? So after that, we have Robbie Lawler, ruthless Robbie Lawler versus Donald Cowboy Cerrone. That was at 170 pounds. A beautiful train wreck. Them two men, you know what I'm saying, for 3 rounds, they didn't do nothing but get down. They didn't do nothing but get down. It was a good fight. Robbie Lawler won by decision. I can't say that I really agree with it, but I mean, it is what it is. The judges make the call. Okay. Next we'll go with Chris Cyborg. She fought Evinger. Evinger was a wily veteran, wasn't scared of Cyborg, performed very well, but of course Cyborg did her dominant thing, dominated, you know, in the end, and it was knees to the face. She put that Muay Thai on her, Muay Thai clinch and knees to the face, man. Now, they fought at 145 pounds, which is the featherweight division. Cyborg is the 145-pound featherweight women's champion. And hey, no fucking body wants to fight her. Straight up. Straight up. But anyway, man, let's move on. You have Damian Maya, jiu-jitsu specialist. Unlike any other jiu-jitsu fighter, I mean a real jiu-jitsu specialist. He's the guy that teaches the guys that teach the guys. Competed, you know what I'm saying, against Tyron Woodley, which is the 170-pound champion. That's the welterweight division in the UFC or in mixed martial arts. And basically, Damian Maya, he shot in a lot, but it didn't do any good because Tyron stuffed all his motherfucking takedowns, and it wasn't a fight. It was a 5-round boring fight. You know what I'm saying? I did go to sleep a few times. You know what I'm saying? Um, Taking my medicine and so every once in a while, nigga nod out. You know what I mean? Okay. Now we get to the main event, which was Daniel DC Cormier versus John Jones. 2. Well, you know, Cormier with his all that shitty talk, man. You know what I'm saying? um, pushed pushed the pace a little bit. But you can see John going to his legs and going downstairs to his body. And you know, Cormier seemed real comfortable in the fight. They fought at 205 pounds. Cormier seemed real comfortable in the fight. You know what I'm saying? He was taking body shots and getting kicked to the leg, but he also was delivering, uppercuts and hooks. You know what I'm saying? And whenever John got in trouble, John would clinch with him. I mean, and Daniel was right there in front of him, right there in front of him, and comfortable. But for some reason, he leaned to the left and caught the Bill Superfoot Wallace to the face, chin to the chin. For those of y'all that don't know what the Bill Superfoot Wallace is, that's the shit that Ronda Rousey got caught with. You dig? I'm talking about whip, whip, whip. So you know what I'm saying. Daniel got dizzy. John, what was crazy is in the scuffle. Daniel got hurt from the kick, and as he goes into his tailspin, John trips him. So so he ran. Motherfucker fell into the fence, and then John went on ahead and elbowed the shit out of Daniel and super socked his ass out. And I think Big John McCarthy, the referee, let Daniel take maybe what 2, 3 too many, but who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Daniel get on my nerves anyway, man. So that's pretty much it, man. Now, we got a fight coming up, August the 26th. I've heard a lot of, I've heard boxers, I've heard MMA fighters, and you know what fight I'm talking about. The only fight that's really worth watching, well, I can't say that. I should be ashamed of myself. A fight that's definitely worth watching, Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather. You know, I think I've gave my opinion on this before. Hey, man, I give Conor a puncher's chance like most people because he is stepping over into Floyd's element. I understand that he's 29. I understand that he's a southpaw. I understand that he knocks guys out, but that's in MMA. You know what I'm saying? Angle's footwork is a little different in boxing. You know, I do like the bravado. I do like that you believe that he believes in himself enough to cross over into another sport and take on the top guy. So, and Floyd undoubtedly is the greatest fighter of his generation. Um, the best ever. I don't agree with. I don't agree with, but that's not for here nor there. So, um, politically, I really don't have too much to talk about because I haven't been paying attention to y'all dipshit ass president, you know, and because he's a doofus. And y'all voted that motherfucker in, man, because y'all see him on TV. You know what I'm saying? And then he brought the Southern agenda like he was going to be a law and order president. So you know, that swung those votes. For those that don't know, the Southern agenda. It started out with nigga, nigga, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? But as of 1954, 1959, you just couldn't say nigga, nigga, nigga. So you start using special words like states' rights. And, that developed into tax cuts and reform. But basically, what that meant is things became more fucked up for the melanated people. So, y'all elected that bullshit ass president, man. So, I mean, deal with it. Is America great? Is it great? Well, nevertheless, we're gonna sign out, man. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I am the infamous Serratimus Knuckle the Lowlight, aka Spoke the Bear, aka none other than the great Ike Turner, aka Stone like a white boy. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I'm gonna get with y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease.